We are in GPTs and we're going to, of course, use one of these to help us build our own AI agent. So you could just come in here and search for custom AI agent builder. It's actually something that we made that's available to everybody. We just made it for this webinar. So we're going to go ahead and hit start chat. And I'm going to talk about how I own Pampered Paws Mobile Spa, and I'm looking for an ideal employee profile for a hooksmith. So here's what I'm going to send in, and it may have some questions for us. So it does give us some of this. And here's something that I want you to think about doing. So we have something called the setup document, and it is in the show notes. If you want it, go ahead and email me at jam@jamout.ai. But I went ahead and created it for Pampered Paws. And so I'm going to download it as a PDF. And when I use custom GPTs and it asks me questions, I can simply just upload my Pampered Paws Spa AI training document and it'll give it everything it needs. So I'm just sending that in. So it basically answered all of the questions here. And now it's going to create this AI agent for me, which is solving my big, hairy problem of helping me create high converting ad headlines, emails, lead magnets, and social media. So you can see here, it is creating this Pampered Paws ideal employee profile. And what this is actually doing is creating a custom GPT for me based on this. So you see it here. It's giving the exact GPT instructions. Because we want Hooksmith to write short, attention-grabbing hooks for email subject lines, social captions, and the agent has to understand that our audience is mostly pet parents who care deeply about their dogs, and it's got to follow our tone of casual, emotional, etc. So, what we're going to do is copy this GPT, and you can either save it to a Google document somewhere or just go ahead and move over to GPTs again, and you're going to hit create. If you don't see this button, create here, you may need to upgrade, but you may not. Sometimes this is available. And again, we're showing you how to build these AI agents in ChatGPT, but you can build them in Gemini as well. They're called gems. You can build it in Microsoft Copilot, and there's a bunch of other ones. There's another one called Open Widget. And this is another free area where you can create free chatbots for your website. I just wanted to work within ChatGPT today so that you're not confused. But this is where we're going to create our Hooksmith. So we're going to go ahead and I'm copying in the instructions that it sent that we just created in the IEP. And here we can put a name and description. So we're going to do Pampered Paws Hooksmith. And we'll do the description of what it does. Let me just grab that over here. I saved it in the wrong spot. It is a creating hooks for emails, social media, and meta ads. Maybe they do a lot of Facebook posts and Facebook ads. So conversation starters are where you can make these little buttons right here. So make a meta ad, write an email hook, write social captions. So now you can see those are here. This area over here is the sandbox where you can kind of test it before you want to publish it. Next, you can upload files, and this is super important. This is where you can really train it on exactly your business. So recently I worked with a franchise and it was awesome because They have so much content about their brand and their products and what they do because all the franchisees have to have the same thing. So this is somewhere where you can add multiple PDFs. You could add in Excel spreadsheets, whatever makes sense for your AI agent over here. And recommended model, you could put none, and then people could pick their own. And this just means what model of ChatGPT. You may see there's new versions coming out all the time. So I'm just going to leave it as no recommended model. We usually use 4.0, and I see that's being recommended over here. I did click the code interpreter and data analysis button because that means that the person over here can upload photos and files, and I think that's important. All right, the other way that you can do this is hit create, and you can literally have a conversation about what you want it to do. But first, I'm going to test it out. And let's see, it shouldn't need any information because it's already prompted over here. I did hit create and it says only me, makes it private. Anyone with a link, you could share these within your team or the GPT store, which is where our um, AI agent creator lives. So those are public. It's kind of like apps for the Apple Store. So I'm going to hit anyone with a link. It's saving it, and I'm going to hit view. And let's see, write an email hook. And you can see it's just for my business now. I don't need to pre-prompt it. It knows everything about my business. It's very awesome. I want to show you one more thing to make it even better. So you can go here and hit Edit GPT. Number one, you could add a picture because you always need that. If you use Dolly, it'll read this and create the description for you. Another thing to think about is when you're creating this AI agent, who's an expert in that field who could help? Because the best part about AI is that it can take information from the entire internet along with experts in the field. So I know that Alex Hermosi is a business expert and he wrote a book on hooks and I bought it. And so, we could download his book and we can add it to this AI agent. Here we have $100 million offers is the book. He goes over hooks and offers and why they're so important. So it's updating over there. It's updated. And now let's see the difference. So this was, sorry about that. Now we can hit view GPT. And now it's not only trained on my business and what I told it to do, but it's trained on Alex Hermosi's genius for creating hooks and offers. So you can see they've changed a bit. But yeah, that's how you would create an AI agent for your business in ChatGPT.